Hey, traders, welcome to the Friday stream. We've already done one Friday stream, but it was at like 4 a.m. this morning. And, yeah, man. It's been rough. I don't know, like in 24 hours, I think I've done 5 live streams now. Yeah, in 24-hour period, 5 live streams. So, I think. But, unfortunately, you know, the nice pump last night that summoned me has been given back mostly, and unfortunately with Bitcoin you're below all the resistance supports that you need to be above. Talking 34,500, we broke below it on the last 4-hour candle, and now we're back testing it as a resistance. Right? Are you trying to confirm? Market participants confirming that what was once resistance is now resistance again. So again, man, the supply line that you broke out of doesn't matter. You're back at below it, all right? Horizontal line resistance, you're back below it. So, you know, at this point, great, dude. Anything below 35K, 34.5, you know, it's like the next support. The real one is like 30K, so you better start catching bids.
Hey, Mitch, your views on VAR, please. Ready to pump or ready to dump? Cheers, bro.
What's up, Rolex? Thanks for the 15. Good to see you, dude. Happy Friday. We can look at HBAR. I have not been keeping up with that one lately. I don't know, just all those other newer S coins and stocks, and just so much insanity going on right now, man. Like stock market, tailwinds, volatility on the rise. You're at 33 right now. It was up 10% today. I think it was something like that. It was at least up 10% in the last 4-hour candle. But yeah, you don't want to see volatility increasing. But the stock market, like the index funds, are reversing at perfectly normal areas to reverse. Yeah, you don't know if a crash is coming, but you're definitely reversing more majorly, where we know the reversal occurred at a gold mean ratio from your all-time high to the low from that high. So we'll look at that. The S&P not looking great. Bitcoin doesn't look as great anymore as it did. Ethereum looks fine though. Ethereum looks great. I mean, like, there's nothing. Ethereum never broke out of its ascending triangle. Thank God. You know, I'd have been waiting still. I wanted to see it. We were on the cusp of it, and then Bitcoin sells off. But hold on. I am rough, man. Certainly haven't really been taking care of myself that much past couple days because of all this stuff staying live. But here's Ethereum, ascending triangle, still gorgeous, still above 1350, very good, very, very good. I mean, one of the first times you've ever back tested 1343 as a support. All right, you tried it January 19th and failed. So this is really good. You're nearing the apex of this ascending triangle, confirmed textbook ascending triangle pattern. We're making higher lows. 60-minute, like, incredible looking inverse head and shoulders. Doesn't matter really. I don't really care. But this is just, the closer you get to an apex, the higher the probability becomes the breakouts happening soon. And so we're about like 80% of the way to that apex, and according to Volkowski on traditional markets, between a 50% and 75% of the way through the pattern to the apex is when the breakout normally happens. So we're there. We're at that point. We're getting deeper now. So, you know, if Bitcoin wasn't to sell off like this, you'd think Ethereum maybe had already broken out, right? So I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about Bitcoin until it gets back above 34.5, 35K. That's just not good. I mean, I was like, hey, make a higher low than you just did, but yeah, I'd love to just see Bitcoin reverse and go back above 35K. I feel way more comfortable with this whole market. And I just don't know what will happen, like, with volatility rising in the stock market. Will there be, like, people fleeing out of all assets? Will we just be going for a liquidity crisis again like we had last year? I mean, I hope not. I mean, what happened last year is a 10, 20-year event. Like, things like that just don't happen, like, more than once or twice every 10 years, really. Like last year's crash. I mean, that was the fastest 30% drawdown in the history of the stock market. That was also the fastest recovery. So, I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, like, if anyone doesn't know, like, we literally talked about it last night on the crazy stream. It was just Elon posted a very vague pronoun tweet. In the end, it was inevitable. It was the vague pronoun. No one really knew. And then he, I believe he waited for all the options to expire on Bitcoin, and then he changed his bio to #Bitcoin. And then that's right around when we were seeing the crazy price action where Bitcoin went from like $32,300 to, in moments, okay, minutes, ran up to see $38,000. I mean, crazy price spike. So that's why it's really important having a hold account, right? If one's a trader, that's great, but separating their hold account from their trading account, so one doesn't have to worry about this stuff. When the pump happens, you benefit greatly from it. But again, this doesn't seem like that pump is really substantiated into anything technically amazing. Technically now, it's not that great. It's like whatever. We're below resistance. Oh yeah, oh that's right. That happened while sleeping. Mr. Beast, the Winklevoss twins, they're also putting #Bitcoin in their bios. So we're seeing this revolution come to be, right? I mean, where you've got Robinhood and other exchanges limiting people's ability to buy and sell certain assets. So I think like someone posted like Robinhood, what is it? One can only buy 10 shares of GameStop if they want, max. You can't buy any more than that. How does that work? How can the market that's not free, and free markets never, it hasn't really been free market. There's always regulation, stuff like that. But the fact that much regulation, like telling people they can only buy this many shares, this or that, because people talked about it on the internet, that's absurd. That's crazy. That's so good for crypto, though. I mean, like, that's one of the best things that could maybe happen for crypto. That's like putting people that didn't care about crypto in a corner and making them care. Like, you put someone in a corner, man, they're going to lash back out, right? That's what Sun Tzu says, never put your opponent in a corner because of what they might do, right? Always leave your opponent an out. And they're leaving people with no outs here. So they're going to crypto, right? Dirty dancing, pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much what's going on. You can't buy GameStop. That's an immoral stock there. That's illegal in this town. Okay, dude. Fine, we're just going to buy Bitcoin then. Alright, Ethereum technically looks unbelievably good still. Alright, patience. I'm very grateful that it didn't break out, because the price was at like $14.24 when I was going to bed this morning. And now it's below that, but above $13.50. Happy. All right, Litecoin, it was doing great. What do you think happened? Bitcoin pulled back. It only merely made a lower high. It even showed hidden bearish divergence in the end. Dang, man, what a joke, right? Look, a high on price, a lower high on price with higher levels of positive momentum, excuse me. That's impending price action, continuation to the downside. You're getting it for now. But it's not done. I mean, like, Litecoin doesn't seem like it's done right now. If anything, we could get real cute here and do this, right? Or we got ourselves a new Harmonic being painted, right? 786, bearish cipher. So you'd think the upside's still real, where it could at least go to 155. How cool is that? Change the color here. Boom, beauty. I mean, that's gorgeous right there, isn't it? So more upside, you think, as long as Litecoin just makes a higher low than 121, it'll pivot and go again. But you need Bitcoin to do the same thing. All right, beautiful right there. Chart art. Okay, that's Litecoin. That's your update on Litecoin. We covered it like 12 hours ago live. It hit the 200 moving average and could not catch any bids above it. That's selling pressure came in at the 200 moving average, as it did 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, right? Just couldn't break it. So pivot, make a higher low, and everything will be fine. We'll keep rallying.
How they can plunge BTC almost $6K and it shot temp with that low volume.
Barla, Vlad, I don't know. All right, I'm just There's a finite supply of the asset Bitcoin, right? So remember, I mean, like these large purchases are being done over the counter, right? So OTC, meaning if those people like Elon are actually buying it, they're not buying it on exchanges. So you're talking about low volume. You're talking about, you're looking at an exchange like Coinbase or Binance or something, and it's not showing high volume or whatever. And there you go, right? Because they're not buying it on that exchange you're looking at. They're buying it OTC. And that's why you have to take volume somewhat with a grain of salt, because major buys could be coming in and you just don't know, right? That's the difference of this market and the stock market. One sec. Dude, I have to get new contacts. Oh my god. I'm like out of contacts and these are like falling apart. Okay. We'll see if we can get there. 786 Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. Let's go ahead and look at the S&P 500. We have to, man. I'll look at HBAR. Just hold on, man. Like thumbnail and all that stuff. Look at this, dude. I mean, doesn't it? I mean, that's it. I mean, that's the bearish that's the bearish deep crab pattern, and it hit the PCZ. Maybe it went a little bit higher, but the major reversal looks like it's occurring right now, and the common retrace areas between 3462 and 3618. I mean, and it wouldn't be weird at all to back test September's previous all-time high as support for the first time in history. It's never done it. As you can see, even on the 30th of November, it never actually tested it. It was close, but close doesn't cut it, man. All right? There's even a gap fill at that all-time high that never actually really filled. So, I mean, reasonable to think that the stock market, the S&P 500, could see 3581 again in time, soon, right? This upsloping channel the asset had been in, it started November 10th, and it had held into it until the 28th, today, right? Yesterday. It's out now. It's broken out. And so why could it not see those levels to at least test? I don't know at that point. You know, you break that, look out, man. But if you hold that, that could be a pivot point for it to continue higher. All right? Not really that surprising with this beautiful harmonic pattern, right? I think you would agree. Just went a little bit higher than the 1618. It happens. Went to like a 200% fib extension retrace from B to C. 200%. Hey, Sharknado, man, got a new rule. Please read the description below. It's a $10 minimum for everything now, just based on, like, you know, me not getting burnt out and stuff. Because, like, you know, there's like 50 requests and they're all like $3 each. So I can't do it. I can't get through all of them.
It's a hydrogen fuel charging company. W stations covering CA.
Thank you, dude. Is there a new supply line on Ethereum? This is the same thing with like the Qs, the NASDAQ, which Qs are NASDAQ 100 tech, but Dow Jones, they're all very similar to this. So I mean, like, same picture being painted on those charts. A new supply line on Ethereum? No, it's the same thing, man. It's just an ascending triangle supply line. If you're talking about supply line, this is it. This teal trend line is up sloping. That would play a role, and that you could reverse there to back test the old all-time high support for the first time ever if it did break out. But you're just thinking the way the price is correlating right now.
Okay.
Extreme amounts of absorption going on. I mean, by the looks of it, right? There is a sell wall. Price is being suppressed right here, and then there is extreme amounts of accumulation going on. And we already talked about the accumulation, the acceleration of accumulation, because the asset, when it sold off after hitting that sell wall again, there was so much demand for the asset, it was unable to sell off lower than 1216 to go test that previous demand line, right? Too much demand. So it pivots and rallies higher and then creates a new trend line, which you just need 2 anchor points to create a trend line. You have one here, one here. So as you can see, sell wall with accumulation is normally really good. Once the remaining supply is absorbed at 1440 at previous all-time highs, there could very well be no supply. I mean, until much, much higher prices. So just be on the lookout.
Is Nokia still a
Looks
good
great.
buy, or is
Looks
this
like
Wall
Bitcoin
Street
at
messing with
19,999.
the price? TA checks.
Dude, that stuff is so unprecedented, man, pretty much, that, yeah, it could have ruined the trade. I don't know, man. I was just simple TA, man, enjoying an inverse head and shoulders within an inverse head and shoulders at the PCZ of a crazy bullish harmonic pattern that goes back years. And I liked that. I loved it. I thought it looked like one of the best looking assets out there for a reversal. It surely did. It certainly did reverse. But, like, and it didn't do it organically or normally. It was just, like, pump and dump stuff. I mean, like, what do you... I hope it's still okay. I mean, we're going to look at HBAR. Just hold on. Yeah, Nokia, dude, just... It's still okay. It's not, like, dead, but that was it. I mean, TA was respected so well, so fast. You know, it's like, what? Look at this weekly candle. I don't think I've ever seen a candle like this in my life. Never. Look at this. Look how the weekly candle closed on Nokia. Hey, Noise, thanks for purchasing the canvas print. Really appreciate it, dude. Kingsman, enjoy it. Yeah, I'm going to post the new Discord server and pin it. Thanks again, Luke, for joining the Patreon annually this morning. Much love, man. There's a Discord link. Join or be destroyed. Over 11,000 members now. Right? Pretty sure. Oh my god, we're at 11,000 members on the dot. Like... That's it. 11,000 members. Jesus chimes? Because this just happened. Thank y'all. Let's go, dude. At this point, we're on the road to 46,000 subs on YouTube, man. We're getting there. So I don't know what to tell you, dude. I mean, that's... What do you say? I have no words for something like that. I don't think anyone has words. The TA was respected, certainly, but that's kind of over-respecting the TA. Now you're below $5. $5 is a critical area that you got to break back above. If you get back above $5, I'll be bullish again on Nokia. But until then, who knows, man? That's the Wall Street bets, like, ruined a lot of stuff for traditional traders and investors. And that's why I don't think Wall Street likes them, because of that. It's like, you know, this was something like you would sit on and you'd wait on it, and eventually it'd have some really good rallies. It would just continuously make higher highs, higher lows. It'd break $5 and get there in a couple months, a few months, and you'd be happy and everything's good, great, dividends, all that. But right now, no, just kidding. Nokia doesn't pay dividends, but yeah, this is perplexing, and no one really knows. No one knows. I'll just tell you, with what they're doing, limiting people's ability to buy this asset and others because of social media. I mean, you understand what kind of box this opens, Pandora's box opens. So when people were talking about on social media, oh, we can ban it. I mean, think about the power that institutions and media have. If they just say, or exchanges, they can just, it doesn't matter if 10 people talked about it. We're going to stop people from buying this. We're selling it. They already own it. They can't sell it right now. No, you can't buy it. So yeah, dude, it's like, it's terrible what's going on. So, I would just say, one would want to buy Bitcoin or Ethereum, because those are the things that are somewhat impervious to what's happening right now. It's causing so much tailwinds on this market. What's up, Satan Slayer? Thank you for the 20, dude. Also, what just happened? Oh, JRZF80. What is this? Are you a droid on Star Wars, dude? That was... Never mind. Some Mighty Mushroom. But they like the stock? I'm confused. I don't know. Oh, thank you for this educational resources in the Patreon. The community there feels like family. Can we look at Rose? Yeah, we can look at Rose. We gotta look at HBAR first, alright? So good luck, man, on Nokia. HBAR down 4.2% today. Back testing previous all-time highs from February 13th of last year. So we're going on a year since seeing that. You're holding it, but you're not making higher highs. So is there distribution going on? with a base of buying at that previous level. You stay above this long enough, good. But at this point, there's been a really nice markup. So you kind of, as swing traders, we're trying to get those. We're trying to be participating in an asset. Like, look at the hidden bullish divergence down here near the 200 moving average. Or we want to get in on these eventually. We're not going to get them overnight, but like when they happen, and then you've got this going on. I mean, yeah, for now it's holding, but there's probably better opportunity. Assets that are at better areas of value. This is not an area of value at all. This is a premium level. I mean, this is like one of your highest levels you've ever seen on this asset. So, right, it'd probably be prudent to continue scanning for assets that are a little bit more beaten down, that are showing variables that we look for. You know exactly what we look for. I mean, how many times do I have to say it, right? And if anything, it's like X, A, B, C, D stuff. I mean, value would be like 5 cents on HBAR now.
Smirking face, eyes.
All right, Sharknado. Do that. So that's your HBAR. Your HBAR. It's hey, anything above 8.2 cents, you could be awesome. But if you fall below 8.2 cents, you're going down to 6.4 cents probably really soon, really fast, all right? That's it. Doesn't have the variables we look for as swing traders at this current time. That's okay. It's no one's fault. Did you look at the Rose song? Oh, Rose. I love you, Rose. It was so perfect. Oh my God, it was so perfect, dude. And now it's over, right? It's like Goodfellas. We had everything, man. We had judges, we had lawyers, we had double bottoms, we had 786 PCZs of bullish harmonic patterns, we had divergence on the daily, we had everything. It was all for the taking, and now it's over. Okay? Now you get egg, noodles, and ketchup on Rose that is making consecutive lower highs, and just there is a base of buying at 5.4 cents, the old neckline of the double bottom pattern, and highs from December 14th. And just to me, it's over. It's done. Like, there's nothing really else to look at. I mean, yeah, maybe you're diverging. You're showing divergence maybe at this support. If you can hold it, maybe you can bounce here, right? But this all played out. This was it, man. It's done now. Well, you know, I mean, like, that's the most important thing. 5.4 cents. You break that, you're going to 4.9 cents. You know, that high from November 23rd. And then if you think about it, if you want value, if you want serious actual value, like we saw on Rose down here in mid-January, you're talking value is legit. Down here at like 4.5 cents, or down at 4.2 cents, right? That's value. That's how you become a king, buying in areas of value. Not up here when the move just already happened. Like, move along, sir. Move along, sir. Better looking assets out there. It had its fun in the sun. And now it's wilted because it's Rose. Is this thing on? Are we here? Are we live? Make sure. Bueller? Nostalgia, that is not a shark, dude. Sharks don't go to 180% retraces on D,
My
ever.
grandmother is nagging and really wants to know.
Your grandmother wants to know about Nano? Dude, my sister texted me about Doge today. I was very disappointed. Very disappointed. So Rose, what was the other one? That MOTNF? Okay, let me check it. No volume at all, dude. So no thank you. I mean, I don't really care what kind of structure it is. If it has 96,000 volume, it's terrible. Hey, hidden bullish divergence could be developing maybe on the MACD on the 4 hour. I don't care. Like, I don't think you should care either about this asset. Look at it before, man. It's like you can't even tell what the... Those are there, man. It's not Space Invaders, right? It looks like a space... whatever. Anyway, I guess if you ever broke 240 for real, it could moon. If we're just talking about technicals here, because there's no real resistance above that. That's like where the highest point where traders settled up there. April 11th, 2019. You break that, it could go bonkers, but it hasn't yet. So if you do care about it, I'm saying proceed with caution, because any of your limit buys, your stop losses, your limit sells, none of them are going to fill probably with 96,000 volume. Float's probably terrible. I mean, the spread, right, is probably just like, could be $1, man. I'm just kidding. Probably be like multiple cents. Just low volume, high spread. That's not good for the trader. Okay, you want high liquidity. You want the spread to be as close to 1 cent as possible, right? Okay. So if it ever, I mean, okay, there's nothing you can do. You can do fib extensions or something. Probably the scam wick. I don't know, dude. Right? Scam wick 456. There you go. I'm not keeping my eye on it, but I hope for world hunger it blows up to the upside. Okay. What is it? Doge found you Herman Miller Aeron stool version. There's a Herman Miller Aeron stool version, dude. Sorry, dude. GRT, you know, it was running, and it could never. I never heard the alarm again. Never heard a beep again on GRT. Sorry, dude. We can gander at it. It's down 1%, so not too bad. Man, it was killing it, dude. It ran all the way up to 66 cents. It's still fine, man. It still, to me, looks like this could play out. This could eventually run up to these levels to, you know, see that all-time high. But it's not going to happen if Bitcoin stays below 34,500. It's just not. Nothing's going to do well if Bitcoin starts going back down to 30K again, man. Really? That would be really disappointing. And it's possible. Because anytime you're below 34,500, you run the risk, because there's just very little historical support resistance between 35K and 30K. So good to see everyone though on this Friday. 1,600 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, the like button, that bell, that sub. We only got about 336 likes right now, so meh, very meh. DRED's up 14%. This one looked really bullish, didn't it? Extremely bullish. Look at it now. Measure move 77.82. I mean, this is what dreams can be made of. We talked about it. Someone requested it. We're here, and it's like, oh my goodness, dude! You break this resistance, probably going to $71. You almost got there. I mean, if it wasn't for Bitcoin, this could probably be up 30-40%. It's only up again 14% right now. So let's see it hit that target, man. That'd be great. And we can use fib extensions. It's probably near the 1414. No. If it did hit 77, you wanted a second target on this, it would be $87.
What's up, man? Thoughts on PBR?
Not a very good beer. I think you did. Oh, is this an ETF down 4%? Oh, this is like energy or something, petroleum. Yeah, it looks like many others right now. Like many individual assets, of course, right? Because they're probably all connected to this. So, PBR. Looks like I've seen this before. I looked at it. Maybe it's been a minute, though. So, oh my god, that happened. That played out. So, you obviously broke out of the channel. Hey, I like the higher low here. XAB. CD, and it's rallying from that. But, it's above a pretty critical. And it's right below a critical ice line that started in March 2014. Look at this, May 2015, August 2018. I mean, May 2017. It's below it. So if it falls below that, I mean, there's one valley right here at 915, then 761. You are in a very, very bearish trend. Let's go to the weekly though, because it could be doing like bearish trend, but at like deep retrace area. Yeah, man, like it's been a while since I've looked at this, dude. So just bear with me. Did break out, didn't it? Yeah, 100% retrace. So definitely. Oh man, I like it. It's too late though. It's like, this is like Nokia in a way. This kind of reminds me of Nokia, kind of reminds me of Ford, kind of reminded me of Tron to BTC. All right, 886. Yep, that's your bullish shark right there. It's the perfect area for sharks to appear. I love harmonics that develop at very deep retraces, 78 to 100% retraces after big drawdowns, right? This is exactly the best area. So these can usher in much greater runs. So eventually you'd think this asset could just make a higher low than 640. Hopefully it could hold above 915, $10. And then it could, the target on this is going to be like 1767, like the top of the harmonic, So this looks like it could continue for a while. Now, here's the thing though, right? The thing about this is the weekly. So you got to understand these things can take a lot of time to develop, and what happens all the time. There was certainly no edge on the asset when it reversed in March. So what happens if energy doesn't do well for a while? It could come and it could double bottom here, right? Double bottom. It comes all the way down to 460 again. Everyone thinks it's over, but it's just confirming that the PCZ bottom is real, right? And then at that point you could show some sort of edge on the oscillators, and that could be an incredible position trade investment almost, right? So you never got the confirmation down here, so you always have to be a little skeptical, because most of the time they don't just bottom out here and they just go. Like, they don't pull a YFI. YFI is a rare one, man. Most of them all the time, and Ford kind of too, but they're just almost countless examples of assets that do this, hit these levels, and then they come back down eventually. So it could take like weeks or months to come back down here to test it or something, right? Or to create a Bukowski pattern. Anyway, all right, that's it. Yes, sure.
Can you explain what a critical ice line is?
Yeah, it's just a historical support resistance, something that goes back to ancient times. So an ice line, perfect example of an ice line is right here on PBR, September of 2002, right? Look at the ice line was tested in February 2016. That's an ice line. Historical support resistance, where major reversals or drawdowns have occurred once it either hits it and bounces, or it hits it and breaks it and dumps, and you get huge markdowns, right? So another critical ice line on this asset, there aren't that many. I mean, right around the 1780 to 1960 area, critical ice lines right there. Look, peaks and valleys, price action correlation over and over and over again, man, right? That's an ice line. Now, support resistance, we were talking about local stuff, like, hey man, there's like a support resistance like right here at 1689. It's not really an ice line, right? Because that doesn't go back to history. That's just kind of more local, created right here at these levels. Okay, and I try, I don't always do the best job. I really do try to color code, and it doesn't matter which one. It's either one or the other. Where like the orange lines are critical ice lines, and the yellow are just supports, or vice versa. Sometimes I get lazy about it and sloppy about it because it's just, I know, but I'm trying to help people. Like on my divergence, I try to color code. Like classic divergence is always a neon green and a bright red. for bearish, and then a teal for classic, and then like a kind of magenta-ish color for hidden bearish, and then white for convergence. I try to color code for y'all, so I'll continue trying to make sure I do a good job of color coding ice lines versus support resistance. Okay, anyway, I just blacked out. What? Yeah, Pabst Blue Ribbon, we're looking at it on chart. Nice. Textbook shark though. Hey, bearish 5-0, right? Bearish 5-0 in the works. You're at the PCZ of a bearish 5-0 right now. So hey, right? If it actually was to play out, that's exactly where it'd be, around this area. Bearish 5-0 pattern, chat. What's this guy talking about bearish 5-0? I can just show you. Blacking out on PBR again. Is it, dude? I don't think I've ever done that, actually. Let me find a good example, because this was an 886 shark. There are two different types of sharks. There are the 886 sharks, and there are the 113% sharks, where it's like either or. Either an 886 reversal, but, you know, probes, you know, was like, hey, I thought it could be between. I guess it could, because AMC kind of was in between on its shark before it mooned. But normally, these assets or these patterns can go to the 113% retraces. So it just depends on how strong, how much demand there is, right? So let me find it for you. Where's the Casey? I'm looking for the Casey Stubbs one. There it is. Very sharp. That's bear shark. Maybe bullish shark. No, okay, hold on, dude, my bad. Contacts are killing me, man. I can't find Stubbs' example on the internets. That sucks, man. I gotta start getting my own visuals created. I can do that eventually. I can get Shaylin to hook that up. It's annoying just looking on Google Images for what I want. I should try to educate, right? Bad. Dude, that's gnarly. That's gnarly right there. Can't find it. Whatever. I'll just do what I can here. So this is like the bullish shark. What the? Oh my god, dude. I'm embarrassed. Well, anyway, I guess I'll show you like a bullish shark. Or bullish 5-0 pattern, since I can't find the bearish one anywhere. All right, so the bullish 5-0 is when it, you know, the shark happens. So let's flip this chart. What's up, Monochrome Memoirs?
Memoirs super chatted $50. Hey Mitch, thanks so much for these live streams. Made an absolute grip on GRT. It was because of your analysis I took that trade. Looks to me like REN/USD has the same type of setup if we could check it out. Thanks again.
Thanks, dude. Thank you, Monochrome Memoirs, dude. Seriously. $50 super chat, big time. Yeah, we can look at Ren. I don't know about that though. Ren had a lot of these have like played out, right? A lot of them have had really nice moves. But sure, we'll look.
Sold SNDL at 1.10. Thank you. Wondering when and if to re-enter.
Kyle, we'll look at it. That was Wyckoff accumulation, man. So that thing like eventually could moon. We'll look at Sundell. I think we looked at it last night. So just real quick on the shark 5-0 stuff, right? A bear shark presents itself, and then it sells off at the PCZ, either 886 or 130%. Then it sells off from its low point of the structure to that reversal point to a 50% retrace. And at the 50% retrace is what we call the bullish 5-0, to where it reverses here and it moons, right? And goes to higher prices. Okay, you see it? 0 XABCD. It's not XABCD, it's 0 XABC. And then D is the 50% retrace. So that is the pattern completion zone of the bullish 5-0. Right, as you can see. But there's not really an edge here. I mean, kind of. I mean, almost a little bit of Class C bearish divergence on the oscillator. I'm talking because bearish 5-0, right? Because I couldn't get a visual on the bullish or the bearish 5-0. So yeah, I mean that's, or at least to go test for a double bottom here. All right. Anyway, spending too much time on that. So REN down 1.78%. To me, it's like the party's over. Like, we had the party. The party was there. It was identified on stream. It hit a target. It's sold off. It's below its previous all-time high, not above it. At some point, yes, it could maybe paint some hidden bullish divergence on the daily, as long as it makes a higher low than 35 cents. But you got to get back above 58, 59 cents. You're below it. So sure, it could be consolidating, a lot of whipsawing, a lot of crazy price action. I'm talking about 46.5 cents all the way up to 68 cents in one day. You can talk about extreme volatility here. Talking a 48% swing in less than 24 hours on REN today. Oh my God. This market's whack. But if you're talking about the swing trader, this was it, man. It was like rising three valleys, but also kind of became a double bottom, held above the 200 moving average. Could have argued some divergence going on, right? I mean, it was there, right? If you're a patron, you know this, right? Patrons were definitely aware of this. I made this abundantly clear. Pinged about it. It even looked like three rising valleys to at one point, and then it came down here, and it's like it still looked really good as long as it held there and made the higher low. But again, the party happened, right? The party happened. So yeah, get above 59 cents and it could continue. But until then, I can't really tell you much as a swing trader. Like, there's no value here, even though it could keep going, right? And there's nothing sticking out to me that the chart is implying to us right now that it's about to moonshot, you know, like nothing like that. Or the probability is higher that it would moonshot. Okay. There you go. Thank you again, Monochrome Memoirs. Sundial. Wyckoff accumulation. Could never break that Wyckoff accumulation. Top of the range, man. But this is why breakout buying, dude. If one's gonna breakout buy, they better have the best form of confirmation ever. Because just think about all the scrubs that bought in that day. You know what? Yeah. Yesterday, right? And they were buying in because they're like, oh my God, it's breaking out. And then you never got confirmation and it pulled back in the same day. It's not down much today. It's like 81.5 cents, down 1%, 1.2%. Right there was an edge here. I loved the accumulation and I loved the spring back, test of spring, and then you rallied, and then another spring back test because there were a couple different areas. So just consecutive higher lows, and then like this eventually on Sundial, the narrative, right? You know, this administration probably going to federalize cannabis. I mean, I think it's almost a certainty that this administration, the next 4 years, will federally decriminalize weed. Maybe legalize it. I don't know about that. That's a lot of lobbying to make that not happen. A lot of money. So I don't really know, but you'd think they would, and because that's tax revenue, man. That's money. They want money, man. They're going to be raising capital gains tax. They're going to be raising all kinds of taxes on people. And they're also going to be looking for more things to tax. Weed's a multi-billion-dollar industry, so perfect for them. Anyway, so if you break 116, you're going to 165. If you break 165, you're going to the gap fill probably, I would think. This is one that eventually could go insane to the upside. Like, could just, oh my God, Sundial's in the news, dude. Oh, well, how did this happen, man? What happened, dude? It's like, well, it's just Wyckoff was accumulating his position at reasonable areas, and he's now getting the FOMOers and the retailers and the scrubs to get in to push the price higher for him. Yep. The narrative, man. What's up, Gergo? Thank you, man. 1045 super chat. Unrealized gains tax is the most stupid thing I've ever heard in my life. That's such a joke. It's so unfair. That is so unfair. Like, someone could be able in a position they get taxed for it, then it dumps the next day. Think about all the manipulation and crap that could happen with that. That's so messed up, dude. You get taxed, and then what? You get taxed on the money that's not even real yet. That is crazy, psychotic. Oh, I don't even know. I turned the likes off. I didn't turn these likes off. I've not done that. No. Why would that? It keeps default turning off my likes.
LRC/USD, please.
Sure, thank you, dude. Dude, what the? I had to do this last night on stream. That's so weird. Thanks for the 1,760 people here. Thanks for the 500 likes. I guess, you know, maybe you refresh the stream and I think you can see the likes again now. What a joke. I didn't do that. Comp was next, I think. No, Lumen was next. Okay, Lumen. Well, what a run today it had. Can't say it didn't reverse somewhere that made sense, right? Not much to look at, you know. You want me to look at Lumen, but look what it did yesterday, and all the insanity went to 15 plus. It actually saw $16.60, and now it's at $12.38. Below an area you'd want to be above. November 2017's low point. I think you'd want to be above that. But I mean, like, you know, again, like, we're looking for, look at this, man. An ice line from May of 2019. Look how in November we sprung a spring above the ice line, and then we back tested the ice line December 31st time, right? That area. When you spring, you back test of spring. That's it, man. That's when we'll be pulling the trigger, not now, not after that. I mean, so, like, there was a time to look at this and be like, dang, dude, if this thing holds, it could rally really hard, because that's what spring back test of spring combinations are. Like, that's what they do. Bullish convergence was there. There might have been an edge on the 4 hour or something there. There was bullish divergence, so a buying signal on the spring back test of the spring on the 4 hour, right? That's very clear, concise, Class A, Class B bullish divergence on the MACD. So impending price action reversal to the upside at a critical ice line that you were back testing. That's buying signal stuff, all right? Look where it went. So the TA was respected there. I mean, there was opportunity, but to request it now is like, what do you want me to do? What can I do? It's over. Like, it could do anything now. There's no edge. There's nothing I can do now to help, all right? But educate, but at least let you see in retrospect what we should be looking for at all times. And in that way, you become more learned, you get value out of the stream, you keep coming back, we keep finding and identifying these spring back tests of springs with divergence, and we keep making money doing it, right? So, all right. Yeah, check me out on Twitter, man. Thanks for, I got over 6,000
fun stream last night.
Followers on Twitter now.
Take a look at Gaylor BCH. Thanks, brother. You are joining the team on the first.
Looking forward to it, Elliot. Thank you, man. Join us. What's up, Dan Sanders? Thank you for the 10 super chat. Cheers, dude. All right, next one is comp. Comp USA. Nope. Comp USD. It's gone, dude. It's up 15.57% today. Well, I mean, this one had 3 rising valleys. This was identified. There was hidden bullish divergence on the right. I'm sorry, on the third valley, and a back test of a spring. This is what I'm talking about. It's over now. Like, all this stuff, this party, the party was being identified, all right, and it's now like gone. Like, it showed everything. I mean, this is what we look for. You spring, you back test springs. You on the daily are showing hidden bullish divergence. That's an entry. That's a long, and it's the third valley to boot. So look where it's gone since then. It's broke all-time highs today. All right, all-time highs. So the target eventually is $325 on comp. Beyond that, I can't do much to help you, right? Like, the whole point of this stream is for me to identify areas where an entry makes sense. And an entry right now, I can't tell you. I'm not a breakout buyer, really. You know, like, nothing like this. There's no confirmation of the breakout. You got 3 minutes till the highest candle close of all time for comp. So we could always tomorrow spend time back testing that. It could pull a in and fall below it, maybe link, you know, but if it can hold above 261 long enough after this confirmation close today, long enough, eventually it's going to keep rising. There is absolutely no buyer exhaustion yet. I mean, there's no bearish divergence really, okay? So it could just keep going, man. I mean, you got targets up here, 1272, 325, but the gold mean ratio is 392, $400, right? Could happen. It's comp. I don't know. Like, it's been doing amazing.
Chinese traders are betting that XLM will pump next. What's your opinion on XLM?
They're a little late, man. XLM was up like 30-something% yesterday on the Wall Street bets crap. So XRP too. They all pulled back though. Comp. That's it, man. There was an edge, and all I can do if there's no edge now, at least we can look back to see what the edge was. So that is us investing in ourselves, getting value out of the stream, right? Together. Okay. Oh yeah, 2 minutes. Well, it still looks great, man. I mean, to me, it looks amazing. It looks like accumulation's going on. The same kind of sell wall area is there on loop rings. So what I love is, well, I guess that's not, that was just the neckline. You're like above that neckline of the old inverse head and shoulders that, you know, it was just a fake out. It crapped out. Bitcoin dumped and it responded with Bitcoin, just went down and tested that right shoulder and left shoulder. Nice bullish hammer, and it's been up ever since. So it does look like still okay. Right now we got like a demand line here. What we could do here, back to the drawing board, right? Just sometimes you just clean it up. The demand line. And what looks to me a sell wall, right? A sell wall. So that's like a huge ascending triangle, man. I mean, by the looks of it, it just looks like it's a more maturing structure of consolidation. And this is very similar to what Tesla did. They had that huge run up and they created this sitting triangle, then just went insane. So this to me looks like it looks great still. It looks fine. You're in an uptrend, right? It's not a bearish trend. This trend is bullish. So you gotta like it. Now below 41 cents, kind of rough, right?
Can you take a look at my current S-Coin, Civic? Is it ever going to move past 0.15 to 17 cents? Thanks, brah. Playful face.
What's up, Vic, man? Thanks for the 25. We'll look at Civic, CVC, yep.
$S.P.C.T. How we looking, Mick?
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Well, that trade setup played out and beyond, but I don't know, man. I haven't looked at it since all this chaos stuff and kind of run a ragged streaming. So, okay, if you're thinking about LRC, the target is about the exact same that it was for the inverse head and shoulders. So not much change there, I don't think, right? So if it hit 100% measure move, loop ring 70 cents, but you just look at the local high or that previous high that we had right here. Right there at 63 cents. You'd think both of those. So 63 cents would be your target once this. It seems like, all right, hold on. New day has been born. We did it, man. Bitcoin confirming that it faked out and was unable to break out of the falling wedge on the daily on Bitcoin. That's just, ugh. Gross. So 63 and 70 cents on loop ring looks pretty freaking good still. All right. Pray for Bitcoin, I guess. Okay. Next one was, well, we gotta go to Bitcoin because local on the 8s or whatever. Yeah. Nice try. Nice try, Bitcoin. Let's go to daily. There it is. I mean, hidden bullish divergence is very real, but dang, dude, can't say that wasn't a fake out. That was a real fake out. So no breakout, man, not yet. But maybe it's we're gonna maybe go up and test. No, we're testing it right now. 34,535K. So if this keeps going, man, if this hidden bullish divergence continues to develop, yeah, 50K. I mean, this type of hidden bullish divergence on daily time scale could usher in $50,000, or at least 45K. All right. The measured move of this structure is $47,000 and change. Okay. Again, in this situation, I like Ethereum. I think Ethereum looks best, but Bitcoin and Ethereum both look exceptional technically. That's your Bitcoin daily. Ethereum, though, I've still got this up, man. We've been looking at it all stream when I look at other charts. Looks good, man. That looks so good, man. Like, it doesn't get much more textbook than this. Can I hear the music now? It was probably way too quiet, wasn't it? Okay. Big one, Ethereum. Litecoin. Litecoin's just going to do what Bitcoin does. I mean, hidden bullish divergence on Litecoin's daily too, but whatever, you know. Does it really matter? You just got to keep your eye on Bitcoin. I mean, like, entry point on Ethereum is like anywhere in this area, right? I mean, I don't think you want to really be messing with Ethereum outside of the demand line of this, kind of your sizing up risk. But like, this is just like it, man. It's just like you're so close to the apex. Supply is almost completely gone at 1420, all right? All-time highs from 2018. You're almost out. Like, there's too much demand. There's not enough supply. And it's almost just like this too now, right? Like that, you know? Isn't it ridiculous? So much accumulation, dude. Rapid accumulation. So pretty simple, right? I mean, how do you even, if it's at this level now, it's like, how does one size it up? I mean, right there below that little low right there from January 29th, and then you have to swing for the fences. I mean, I guess you don't have to go all the way. It's a 4.2 to 1 reward risk like that.
Is that a joint?
So that means like a couple things. One could move their stop and make it looser, and it'd still be equitable by far. 3.62 to 1 reward risk. You're always looking for 3 to 1. Right? Why 3 to 1 minimum? Always, because that means you only have to win 33% of your trades, and that's the way we want it, man. Okay. So you can lose 2 trades, you get stopped out, minimal losses, and on that third trade, it goes insane. Boom, you win. All right, you play the numbers game. So that's the way one could size it up right now. A little late, better late than never. But I'm just telling you, man, the context here is so extreme. It is almost identical to Bitcoin at 19,989, its previous all-time high. But the thing is, it actually looks a little bit better. Let me do what I did on the morning stream, okay? Let me do that for you real quick. Just bear with me, okay? I'm gonna do this. Dual screen it. Okay, Ethereum. So I'm getting this all calibrated for you. All right, that's kind of perfect right there. Right there. What the? All right, here we go. There's just It's the exact same chart, all right? Bitcoin on the right side of your screen at previous at 19,099 all-time highs, right? Took I think 3 weeks maybe to absorb remaining supply there. I mean, only like a month. It took like a month, you know, really kind of where it started topping out at. And here's Ethereum on your left. Ethereum on your left, and this is current price action. So you can see the huge markup, right? The big markup. Just like Bitcoin had, big markup, then the big sell-off, right? So buying climax, automatic rally on Bitcoin, secondary test up here, secondary test. Ethereum sold off, so did Bitcoin, made the higher low, so did Ethereum. And what did it do on the higher low? It rallied, okay? Bitcoin rallied, created an upsloping flag. Ethereum sold off one more time, made another higher low, and now is at the point where it's about to do, if it's going to do what Bitcoin did, it's about to do this. It's about to go to price discovery mode, just like Bitcoin did. So just understand that where we are, there are almost 2,000 people watching the stream. I just hope you're getting what I'm talking about, right? Like this thing is like Bitcoin and Ethereum, almost like the same thing, but one's just behind the other one, all right? Very good. Too much demand on Ethereum right now. So again, back to Ethereum by itself, the ascending triangle structure. It's beautiful, and you know it could be at 1830 real fast. So just be forewarned. I don't know. I've been trying to warn you. I don't know what else I can do. It's okay though. It's what's going to happen. We talked about this morning is, say this plays out right really well and goes nuts, there are still going to be people that are showing up to the party and they missed it because they didn't care about the asset at 1400. They would only care about the asset after it's had a straight line up to see that profit taking level, right? And it can go much higher than that, $2,000, $2,500. Oh yeah, man, price discovery on Ethereum it looks almost like it's imminent. I don't know how it could. Bitcoin, if it doesn't crash, Bitcoin or Ethereum is going to see price discovery extremely soon. Okay. Anyway, if you're enjoying the live stream and the like button, that bell, that sub, Ethereum getting ready to launch, man. Pray for Bitcoin to not crash and everything else will work out, man. Sorry, I'm recreating what I have on the screen right now on the other screen. There we go. Pretty much same thing. Comp, dude. Well, and again, comp was showed stuff before, and now it's just doing really well off that.
Noise! Hey Mitch, please look at Zach. Also, are you going to get to LTC this stream? Thanks for all you do.
What's up, Kevin? Yeah, we looked at Litecoin already early in the stream, so you can rewind if you want the analysis on that. It looks fine. It's going to do what Bitcoin does, for sure. And eventually could see that 786, which is like, remember it was like 156. Ain't it cool? You got like two different harmonics going on right now in the midst of being painted. I love it. Okay, what was it? Zcash. Sure. Looks great, dude. Just like a lot of the other ones. Double bottoming. Dragon stuff, I guess. I don't know, because that's the supply line there. But if you're talking like that, that could make sense too, right? And it's not broken that. And I'm saying, like, I'm omitting that wick because look how it makes sense here, right? The wick high, but then the trader set it up right there, and then that lines up with this. So that's kind of it, man. And then look how well respected the supply line is here. So you got to think common sense. That's kind of it. And so if it ever broke that and broke $90, the huge markup could happen. And we'd target for a big major dragon stuff It's only hit a 23% retrace. So a dragon targets, we got the 618, the right at that is like 102. So that'd be one target, 102. If it broke out, it hasn't broken out. And then another target would be 110 or the 786. 618, 786. Just so happens both of those fib nodes line up with critical support resistance looking left. How perfect is that? So that's your Zcash. Looks like it's in a dragon. Hasn't broken out yet. Showed really nice bullish divergence on this second bottom at a critical ice line, 76, 74%. That's really big deal. That's a major one, man. That's like the one we've never been able to hold before, and we just held it twice with seller exhaustion. Yeah, looks really freaking good actually, Zcash, right now. It's the dragon pattern, okay? Are we cool? Are we coolio? Chat? Could be.
No request, just question. When the market pulls back like this, do you close out your positions or let yourself get stopped out? Or do you just let it ride?
It depends every time. Sometimes you don't get stopped out, sometimes you do. Right? Sometimes, like, what'll happen is these moves down a lot of times happen after like one target was hit or something, right? And so you've taken profit and you're letting the rest ride. And sometimes you get stopped out when it pulls back violently in crypto, yeah. But like a lot of times in stocks, it never hits that same stop loss you had. One can move their stop loss up to entry. So if it ever gets back to your entry, you get completely stopped out. You still made profit on that first one, and then you just move on. And you keep monitoring it and re-enter or something if you want. But it's like a asset to asset basis, trade to trade basis, right? They're always different. Dang, man, some of these assets looking pretty decent right now. I like it, Zcash. Let's do it, man. Let's become legends, right? You've got the head of the dragon up here. You've got the feet of the dragon. The dragon have to have 2 feet. You have to have a hump. The hump is the peak that give you the discernible feet, right? The hump, and then the spine is the supply line. And then when it breaks out, or if it does break out, that is what we would call the tail. And depending on how high the tail goes, determines how legendary the dragon is. If the dragon hits the targets, you can name the dragon whatever you want. Zcashian, right? Or whatever. That could be Zcashian. Here, man. The tail. Let's get a legendary tail that could, sometimes these targets, you can go to the 1272, 1618 up there. Those are definitely secondary, third, fourth targets, right? You could, that's where dragons can go sometimes, all right? Godzeka, yep. Godzika. Trogdor, could be a Trogdor, man. Whatever your heart desires. Brad, I have no idea why that happened. You said that like 45 minutes ago. I'm just looking now, so. Oh, sorry, Fish, I didn't see that feed on the trend line idea. You go from the high to the third high on Bitcoin. We just back tested the breakout, maybe. Oh, yeah. I think someone PM'd me about that. Yeah. There was another, like a steeper supply line here, like this. Yeah, you broke it and you back. I understand that makes sense. One high and then another one, and then you broke it and you back tested. Sure. So hold that, but really, the most important thing ever on this asset is horizontal line stuff. I mean, supply lines all day, but it's the horizontal, man. That's so big. 34.5 to 35K is everything. Like, to me, so important. You got to get back above that. You might take a while, but you need to get there. Okay, I get you, dude. I know what you're saying. Hopefully everyone's having a good Friday evening. Hope you had a good day. Stock's kind of scary a little bit. Tailwinds. Thank Wall Street Bets for that. Freaking everyone out. And if you're out there and you're enjoying the live stream, the like button, the bell, that sub. Thanks so much. Got about 2,000 people here. We got 730 likes, so meh. Ethereum to Bitcoin pin bar. Kind of weird spot for Ethereum to Bitcoin to have a pin bar. I mean, maybe, yeah, I guess. It's just, again, a weird, really weird spot to do it. I do love how traders settled up and closed above 39,837. That's a major support resistance, so it's hanging on, man. Mysteries abound on it being an upthrust and failure, or if the real breakout's happening. You just don't know quite yet. So, you really don't know. To me, the way Ethereum to US dollar looks, this looks like it's going up. Like, it to me seems like it's going to go to 53,000 satoshis, and Ethereum to US dollar at the same time would be going up to test all-time, or breaking all-time highs and going to price discovery mode and sees at $1,800. So that's just my opinion, kind of the way it looks.
Looks like it's ready to go. Eyes. And what about Swissborg? Mind blown.
What's up, Steffi? Well, I mean, I guess we could look at Swissborg if you want to, man. Not looking at both. Hitbit, I guess. It's already gone, dude. It's over. It's like, it was perfect, too. I mean, it's like, you had a great opportunity if you paid attention to this one. There were just too many to pay attention to, man. Seriously. Like, Swissborg to the US dollar kind of looked like Ethereum looks right now. It did. Look, man. You had the fake out too. Look at that little fake out of the beautiful ascending triangle here. One bottom, second bottom. Do you have a divergence or anything? Kind of rough, man. It's almost like X, A, B, C, D. Dang, it's like this like fake out here was a harmonic of some sort, right? It's a little bullish Gartley, man. That's a bullish Gartley right there, man. Are you kidding me? Haha. The Gartley. I love it, man. But either way, you didn't even have to look at it like that. It was showing, just like Ethereum is to the US dollar, it is showing a sell wall, certainly, and more people own this asset constantly every time it hits that sell wall and sells off. So once it broke, once the remaining supply was absorbed on Swissborg, 34.3 cents, you can see there was no more supply to much higher prices. And look at us now. So it's over. And I don't really know what to tell you now. I mean, like, there's not much data, and it just, whatever. It could turn into anything. It's almost like, is it a rectangle right now? I guess. Hey, look, it's a rectangle. Great. It's not enough data. Down here that was it, man. If someone would have requested this, man, we'd have looked at it and identified it and been like, dude, this is great. This is crazy looking good. So bullish looking. Now it's played out. So, okay, Swissborg. Cool story. Here you have it. So you can see it. Beautiful. That up there, probably bullcrap. It's like there's not even enough data to know. Hey, you want to look at the measured move? I know we hit the measured move on this. Yep, look at that. And beyond. Of course. Give me a sec, music stop. Oh gosh. I'm gonna keep it chill, super chill. Gotta just do some terrapin station because I love turtles. Or I like turtles.
I like turtle. Check out Fuel Bro. THX.
T-Fuel? Thought we looked, or isn't that just fuel? Oh wow, it's a crypto. Oh yeah, looks pretty interesting. Kind of. I mean, yeah. Data fuel. Wow. Sorry. What was once resistance is held support pretty well. Hidden bullish divergence, I guess, in the daily. Yep, looks like it's gonna do things soon. Yep, looks like one bottom, second bottom, higher lows, accumulation, riding that 200 moving average. You think at this point, eventually it could rally on up to 3.7 to 4 cents again. The range, top of the range. You're just range bound right now, right? Well, again, I posted this on the daily, so that's where that support is. It's weird crypto crap, but yeah, accumulation's going on, higher lows. And you're above the ice line, so very bullish stuff going on right now on T-Fuel. Kind of hard to size it up. I mean, because you know, 2.5 cents is like the lowest risk area, so it could fall pretty far before it gets into, oh man, you don't want to be screwing with that. And what if it makes a third valley and makes a 3 rising valleys? Maybe keep your eye on T-Fuel. I'll add it to my S1, the newer S1 list or whatever.
Can you check out NVIDIA?
NVIDIA? Yeah, sure, Andrew. NVIDIA, dude. ARK Investment had this huge prospectus, like what to look for in terms of investing in 2021, man. Dude, NVIDIA, it's like pretty much 212 pages, pretty much buy NVIDIA. Like pretty much, because AI, electric vehicles, how they talk about, I didn't even know this, they're talking about how CPUs are going away. CPUs are going to get wrecked by GPUs, because GPU technology is going to be able to do processing of everything or something, and then, you know, in the next 9 years. Sure. What's up, Ruben? Thanks, man. $10 minimum for requests, by the way. 10 United States dollars.
Can you check out Ada? Thanks, Mitch.
Put me to Ragnar Blaze. Yep, 10 United States dollars, right? For request minimum. That's just the way it is, man. Don't get mad at me, man, because like people would just be tipping $3 and I'd have 50 requests and I'd never even be able to end the stream. So can't get mad at me for that. You'd have to do the same thing too if you're in my situation. So
Can you take a look at Album? Seems like a decent setup. Thanks.
I look at Wi-Fi. Thank you, dude. Kind of the same thing, like across the markets. It's like one bottom, two bottoms. It's like double bottoming, very clear seller exhaustion on the second bottom, and it's holding above a very critical ice line. Right, that high from November 19th, man. Like it's above that, so that's good. So you think this could catch bids, man? You think it would rally here? Dragon stuff. It's the same type of dragon behavior, man. Right? You broke the supply line.
As well. I was wondering if you can check out $Q&T as well. Happy Friday.
What's up, dude? Thank you. Right? Your dragon. So the target's on the dragon. Pretty simple, man. From the high point of the dragon. Oops, wrong tool. God, my contacts are killing me, man. I can barely even see now. This one's not going to be as equitable as that other one. Zcash looked crazy good. Right, those are always your bread and butter targets on Dragon. 618, 786, and then third targets. You may not be able to take profit at this one because it's so high on OWL, but it's broken out and it's back tested the Dragon. Right, you have a breakout back test confirmation on YFI. The third target's going to be like $43,947. So that's it, man. You can maybe have a dragon going on, a dragon breakout backtest confirmation on YFI. So it could be getting ready to go to higher prices. Yep, there are several of these out there, man. Wow. Good combo. Very good. Why not, dude? It's crypto. Remember, it's crypto. It's not... guess what, dude? Like, exchanges aren't limiting how much YFI you can buy. Or how much Zcash or Bitcoin or Ethereum you can buy, man. Unbelievable. What a joke, dude. Sorry about all the pings, patrons, but it's like, what do you want me to do, man? There's opportunity right now going on by the looks of it. Okay. Oh, algo. Frank asked for algo. Good. That had already played out, really. Algo. Algo's an inverse head and shoulders, and it's mooning, right? I mean, it's doing great. It's nearing the 886 retrace. So I mean, like, where was that one? I'm looking for the publication of algo. There it is. December 17th, man.
Glias plus spin.
What's up, LA, dude? Algo has just now officially the third target of that trade setup, posted December 17th. Inverse head and shoulders, right? Third target. There it is. You've hit 3. So Jesus chimes for algo. I know Tuckafu, if he's out there, Kangs, man. Freaking Kangs. Fantastical. Could keep going, but if you're looking at the asset now, what's the point? Like, what is it now? Like, it's had a really nice run, and you're at profit-taking levels. So if it goes higher, great, but for the swing trader, it's kind of like done-ish, right? What's up? Thanks for the subs on YouTube, man. No idea why it bugs out like this. Stream Elements is losing itself, dude.
New to the stream, love your work, smiley face. Can you please check these 3 coins with huge potential? Rising Valleys, Ice Lines, MACD. Sisud, Viorst, Nulsat.
Thanks, Sid, man. Normally, like limiting, no matter what the contribution amount is, limiting the request. So, like, you want to tip like $10, like 3 times, okay, you can do that. But normally, it's like 1 request, 1 tip. You know, if someone's like, they can't tip $100, you'd be like, spin 10 times. I just can't. It's just 1 transaction per whatever. So, thank you, dude. Sorry, man. It's just like it's like quality of life for me as the streamer. Like, we have these rules because, like, I found if we don't have these rules, it kills me. It can kill me, dude. And people exploit that. So, thank you, dude. I'll go. Next one was multiple algo requests. Q&T was next. Remember, because like you don't meet the $10 minimum criteria, I can't look at the asset. Like, because if I do, then we're just back to where we were. Where like 50 assets gonna get requested on the stream, and I'll be here for 5 hours, still trying to keep up with those. So, I mean, you want to see quant, right? But what is there to look at on Q&T? What now? There's nothing really to look at besides it hit $30 and $35 psychological resistance points. Right, $40 after that. So for me as someone looking at charts, there's nothing for me to look at now. Like, it's like, what do you want? Okay, I'm moving on because there's, again, nothing to look at here. It's over. Never heard of this in my life. It's not on TradingView though. Yeah, dude. Gala is not on TradingView, so I can't look at it, unfortunately. Elliot. SYS. Never heard of this either. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of, pretty interesting chart. He's right about that. A lot of data on this, dang. Whoa. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, man. This actually looks like it's getting ready to launch, maybe. This one kind of in ways reminds me of Kai. K-I-I coin. Kai coin. All the higher lows, accumulation, and now you're just up against just a bunch of, you know, like a congestion area. If you ever break 10.6 cents, look what can happen. You know, big markups, very little resistance above you, above 10.6 cents, right? So, right there. Trader set it up back in July 2018. That's where you could be headed. Definitely where you could be headed if you can actually break out here. So, yep, could be poised. Could be poised for higher prices. There's Tokafu, man. Where's Ursula? Oh, I don't know. Ursula probably doing something else right now.
I'm up in here. But where's Ursula? Come in, Ursula. Mitch looks thirsty. Spin please.
Dude, I'm like, feel like crap, man, from yesterday. I mean, I can get in debt. I don't think I'm gonna drink any today. I'm like, again, yesterday killed me. I streamed. I had 5 different, what's it, 1, 2, 3, okay, 4 different live streams, but then 5, so almost 5 live streams in a 24-hour period, right? No, I guess 4. It was 4 live streams in 24 hours, so I think someone else said spin too, so sure, I can do that to get in debt, but I don't know if I'm gonna repay it today. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll pay it, but just add it to the list. Okay, I owe a chug. All right, but I want to not die too. Tokafu says, "Come in, Ursula." We'll give you another chance to see. I don't know. I've looked at nulls. It looks okay. It's in that range still. It could never break 35.6 cents, which is very real resistance. If you ever break that, you do what you did, but you couldn't sustain price. Right? This reminds me of OXT, to where eventually it could moon. But it's, again, still confined. Once it breaks 35 cents, it's going to run to 43 cents. It breaks 43 cents. It could very well run to 55.8 cents. There's just so much chop. Like, this one's not, I mean, it's okay, but there might be better ones. But, yeah, it's fine. It looks like the party hasn't really started so much on it yet. It's just consecutively making higher lows, accumulation going on this one. So, yep. Oh, Nano to BTC. Sorry, dude. I think you asked for that earlier. Yeah, your grandma needed to desperately see it. Grandma, could you look at Nano? Holy crap, dude. Are you kidding me? How about, that's pretty gorgeous right there. Right angled. Descending, broadening formation, man. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Nano to BTC. Wild structure here. Yep. Very, very wild structure. It's worthless, though, pretty much. 1,249 Satoshis. I think that's the sell wall. I think that's the big sell wall area, as you can see, where all the resistance and reversals are happening right there. Not so much at 1482 sats. And I think that would play a role too. But if you break this zone of resistance right here, you have to understand this asset could go stupidly higher, or we're talking like minimum 2,229 sats. And that's where Nano to BTC is going if it ever broke this zone of resistance up there. Okay, huge markup in price could happen on it. It just hasn't happened yet, right? So until you break it, I don't know, man. It's been a terrible trend. Awful, awful trend.
Think it's running out of steam?
I don't know. I mean, right? You know what I'm looking for. And if it's mooning and maybe TA was respected before and it just keeps going, you know how it is, man. It's really tough to target these things. Like, you don't know when these cryptos are going to stop sometimes. Especially, that's why having a trading plan is so important on traditional markets. But people, newer people, get sucked into these huge moves up and they think it's normal. And so they never plan profiting on the trade because they just think it'll keep going up. And they, without a plan, man, you're just gambling. All right, when's enough? What's enough for you? If you don't have a set plan before you hit that buy button, it may never be enough until it's all gone. All your gains are gone because it dumped, because you got greedy. You have to have a plan, man, when trading. So very interesting, man. You break 1482, you're going to 2229. Keep your eye on it, man, I guess, right? Pretty cool structure. Very bearish trend for grandma. Yeah, dude, it's like, again, when looking at an asset like this, it's very tough to do anything. It's like at 1548 right now on Coinbase. It broke the gold mean ratio. I love how it broke out, then back tested the breakout as support before going higher. So $15 psychological, $20, $20, 2618 is the target really at 1983, but you're thinking pretty much $20. Okay, it's overbought, but it's not showing. No one's exhausted. Buyers are not exhausted. It could keep going, but again, I'm not one to be. All right, you set your targets up down here, and you play them, and if it keeps going, great. And you move on to the next asset that's showing opportunity, and you just keep doing that. Not much I can do here, dude. Yeah, we looked at Ren already. Arashi. We looked at it. It played out. It's right around that all-time high level. Couldn't break it yet. I mean, it broke it, just not for long. So I've been live now 1 hour and 40 minutes. If you're enjoying the live stream, like button, that bell, sub. What's up? We did, man. Pretty much got through the requests. Thank y'all so much. I know Crypto Dinero, but remember the request minimum is real for everything. So. And people are going to hate me for that, but it's like, go ahead and hate me. I can't make everyone like me. People already don't like me. And, dude, every single person on the planet that does something, someone's going to hate you for it, no matter what you do. They're not going to find any valid reasoning behind why you do things, and they're going to have problems with you. And it's like, okay, I'm dealing with it. Those people are there. They're going to be here, whatever. So... Dude, daily Bitcoin up and down, weekend warriors, a symbol. Bitcoin is just still failing to break 34.5. This is how you know how important. It's very real. Look, again, once more, the high from January 3rd is resistance. God, you got to break that and hold above it. You just aren't doing that yet. So you got to be a little, looking at it a little wary, right? I think we're good though. Weekend, I mean, it's Friday stream, and what more could you ask for? We looked at a decent amount of requests today. I think you have more clarity about what's going on in the cryptosphere. Stock market is reversing because of the, bearish deep crab pattern, and could keep going.
I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.
So 5150.
Is that a joint?
Hey dude, imagine being upset about there being a minimum on requests. It's like, that means if you're upset about it, that means that you don't think my analysis is worth $10, which I should be pissed at you, right, in this regard. So, like, if I haven't proven that my analysis is worth it at this point, then why are you even watching the stream, right? You should go to someone else and watch them do TA. So here it is, man. Here it is. This is the one to watch. I don't care who you are. This is the one to watch. Ethereum. $14.20, man. Over here on Coinbase. Can we do it? That's the question. You just need Bitcoin to not crash. If Bitcoin just doesn't crash, I really think Ethereum's just running out of supply, and there's just too much demand every single time. People just keep buying this up.
Your thoughts on Viosd on the weekly, please?
What's up, dude? Thank you. Oh, wow. Pretty interesting. Yep. Pretty interesting. Oh my god, dude. Yep. Look at the weekly. The hidden bullish divergence on the right shoulder. Gorgeous, man. Man, I wish... it's like you can't find everything, but that's gorgeous. That's what you always want to remember. The strongest inverse head and shoulders, potential inverse head and shoulders, are when on the right shoulder you're showing hidden bullish divergence. Always, right? Always, man. So impending price action continuation being implied on an extremely significant time scale. It's played out, though. It's played out. But you're above 24.4 cents. Anything above that's bullish. I think those are the next resistance points. 63 to 70 cents is where this thing could go. Really tough to determine the neckline. It's really scuffed and wicky and low liquidity, probably.
Did you bite? When pink shirt. Whip out the pink shirt and wheel of all-time highs again. Nerds.
Oh yeah, you like me? You like my pink shirt, dude? It's okay, right? I think you script Skynet for the 15 super. Are we gonna get Digibyte? Sure. I looked at it yesterday or something. So really don't know how I could do a measured move here. I think you would just go support resistance, straight down, straight up, straight down, and now you're working on straight up. So I would think that if it's the longer it stays above 24.4 cents, the higher the probability becomes it eventually runs to test 63 and 70 cents up here. These two different valley, peak, right? Just from history, from October, September 2018, April 2019, and May of 2019. I think that's where it eventually would be headed to. Okay? Now it could come back, test 24 cents, but anything above that, you're safe. You're safe there, okay? Really anything above the higher low of 16.7 cents. I just don't think in this situation you would ever want to fall below that. I think that would be your stop out point. Just you get the heck out below 24.4 cents, okay? Nice. What is it, Digibyte? Sure. What's up, Dutchman?
Could you look at link ETH pair on Coinbase?
Sure, Dutchman, sure. Thank you, dude.
Hey Mitch, what's the TA on CDRM? Cheers.
Micro, please read the description below. Thanks so much, dude. Appreciate it.
Arvinist.
Okay, Elliot. Yeah, we'll look at it. Thanks. All right, y'all, hang tight. Let me see here. Enter via whatever. Digibyte. Is Bittrex like the good one to look? Yeah, that's the one I guess I've been looking at. I don't know, man. So many wicks here, dude. Jeez. And this one where it's like, it kind of looks like a really, really scuffed inverse head and shoulders, doesn't it? And the neckline would be like 31.89 cents. And it's just up against it. I mean, you just keep making higher lows, eventually it will blast off. It'll see 3.7 cents, and then we can Fibonacci above that. Right, but the problem is, look at this scam. Like, do you Fibonacci there? If you're going to be conservative about your Fibonacci, it's like, did it happen on the other exchanges, that scam wick, you know? If it didn't, then you just say hi to low here normally. And then you got your target at 44.3 cents, and then gold mean ratio of 5 cents, really. So yeah, I mean, it looks like the momentum shifting here. You keep making higher lows, eventually it's gonna break the resistance and go to much higher levels. Right? It's in an uptrend, I think, right? Yeah, definitely in some sort of uptrend. Well, it'll probably just do what the rest of crypto does. Kind of ugly, but at least you have a discernible neckline kind of at 31.89 cents. Okay.
Oopsie daisy. Would appreciate CTRM. TA checks.
Thank you, Microman. Sure. Microman. Like Mega Man, but inverse. Inverse Mega Man. So yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Probably better stuff out there, but it's doing what it should do if you want momentum to shift to the upside. Link to Ethereum? Is that what you're asking, man? Link to Ethereum on Coinbase. Wow. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, you're holding on to some support. Somewhat. What's the all-time low to high? Oh, my god, like an 88% retrace. Alright, so value areas maybe. Bullish divergence was down there on the daily. So it popped. It broke to the upside. And it's trying to get back above, I guess, a pretty critical support resistance down here. Yeah, that's a pretty strong foundations right there. Not really sure though. I mean, alright, it's looking like it's been trying to break a supply line that goes back to August last year. And I don't know, man. Like, if it did hold and rally, if it held this area long enough, it eventually would see 2.2 million ZERPs. Is that it? Or not ZERPs, but ways. Yeah, 2.2 million ways would be the target if it held this and rallied. Okay, if it ever broke that, then you're talking.
Happy birthday.
The next target after 2.2 million ways would be 3 million ways up here, right? Yeah, it's 3 million ways. So one at a time if it holds. Now, the divergence already played out, and it's in a downtrend, and it's all about the ifs here. It's all about the ifs. If it holds here, then it's going to 2.2 million. If it breaks 2.2 million, it's going up to 3 million ways. That's it on link to ETH.
Just for being a good dude. No TA requested.
Thank you, Captain of Crypto. I appreciate it. What's up, Matthew D? Happy birthdays in the chat for 150. Oh, for 5150. Sorry, like what? Yeah, dude. Here's the confetti for 5150. Super laggy, sorry. Where's the other birthday? Here it is. Happy birthday, 5150, everyone.
Not my birthday. Thanks, though.
Wow, it's not his birthday. And now I have to clean up all this confetti, dude. Thanks a lot. Okay. CTRM. Caster Maritime. Oh, well, I've looked at it before. Far too late now. It looked good. It looked like Sundial before it. But it looks like Sundial after it played out. Sundial hasn't really played out yet. Yeah, it's nothing I can do now. It's gone, dude. It was up 1.6% today. It just went up to a discernible peak on the daily.
Thank you. It's
So-
on 420.
It's done, dude. Again, stuff and assets do stuff like this. This is not the place to be requesting. You don't request assets that do this, that have done this, right? Unless you just want to look at it on chart, that's fine. But it's just at an area where it could reverse, and it has reversed there. That's where sell orders would be, right? Straight down, straight up. Makes sense. It's on 420.
Is that a joint?
Well, it's coming up then, dude.
Is that a joint?
2 420s. Here you go. Phew. Sorry, man. I can't keep my eyes off of Ethereum.
File going, please. Where is it going?
What's up, Ian? Thanks for the 10-pound super chat, man. Alright. I don't know where Filecoin's going. Just look at it. We don't have to ever know where an asset is going to make money as traders. Remember that. Technical analysis, I mean, that in trading, it's almost like the smarter you are, the less you know. And if you're a really smart trader, you understand that the market is a truly humbling place to where you can't expect anything and you don't have to know where the asset's going to win. All right. Where's Filecoin? It looks like a dragon. It's like another dragon. Bullish divergence at a critical ice line. It bounced. Looks very good. Looks pretty freaking good anyway. I mean, don't know how this one's gonna fare. You just never know. Like if they're all, a lot of them are showing dragons and stuff. Which one's gonna outperform? You don't know. Don't really know, man. So, like that MACD looked pretty good right there. So it was like if you saw this divergence at the ice line, you think, hey, man, this is an area where one would be taking long. People did. Bots took longs here because of the exhaustion at the ice line. So now once, twice. So you think that eventually, now it could come down again, but eventually if it catches the bids, it's going to go to $24 and change. This is the top of the range. It's near the bottom of the range pretty much. So that's it. If it was to play out and catch bids, then the target would be $24, between $24.33 and $24.77. Okay, that's it. That's your Filecoin target. That's where it could be headed if it played out, if this dragon was to play out to the upside. And it was just to keep doing what it's been doing since Christmas Eve of 2020, right? Range-bound asset that was near the bottom of the range, showing seller exhaustion. Okay, well then you think, our upside next. We'll see. It hasn't really, I mean, it's kind of gone, but not really, you know? Oh, Raven coin, my bad. Well, here goes Raven, man.
Thanks for everything, Mitch.
Thank you, Bones, man. $5 super chat, man. Thank you. Wait, I thought we looked at Raven, though, before. Hold on, man. Let me find this. We did. Yeah, look at it. Yeah. I was like, areas, double bottom stuff. It was also XABCD. Dude, look at this, man. Just look what happened down here. Which one? Are we doing that valley or this one? Look at that. 786. My god, dude. Cypher. Cypher stuff. So, it just so happened the PCZ of the Cypher Happened to be where traders settled up their lowest point, March 11, 2020. So spring back test to spring stub, and then accumulation from there, and now it's gone. So this is what we look for, right? We look for this down here, and then it does this, and this is like Litecoin, you know, back from September 23rd. So great, man. Great to see Ravencoin mooning, but only after showing a major XABCD reversal. So cool. It's at next resistance of 3.4 cents. If it ever broke that, then it's going to 3.866 cents. That's it. Get wrecked, Bitcoin. Just literally failing to break above 34.5. It's literally saying, hey man, there's what was once resistance is resistance again. Guh. That's it. Alright, I think we got through the requests, man. Cool. Ethereum's taking a beating. Dude, are you looking at the 1 second chart? It doesn't look like anything's happening. Like, I don't... Taking a beating? What? Are you over leveraged, or are you looking at the 1 second chart? Because if you're not, it doesn't look like it's taking a beating at all. It's just going, it's doing nothing. It's Friday. Thanks to the 1,761 people here. We are less than 20 likes away from 1,000, chat. We could do that in seconds if y'all wanted. I mean, that is real close. Goal line. Be sure to join the Patreon. Sorry, not Patreon. Be sure to join the Discord. Patreon's cool too. First of the month though. Wait for that. Discord link is pinned to the chat. Got over 11,000 members now. So incredible, dude. Yeah, there you go. Brad's posting. I'm posting too.
Can you look at new USD on Coinbase? Also, I'm on a reality show airing now and will shout you out after. Army of Housewives incoming in May Lamau. Show is Married at First Sight in ADL, but whatever, man, cheers.
Dude, we all have to see this. Chat, do you hear that? He's on a reality TV show, and it's called Army of Housewives. Someone remind me, or we must all, as a community, remember this, okay? Army of Housewives coming in May. What show is Married at First Sight in Atlanta? But whatever, man. I don't understand. What is Army of Housewives and what is Married at First Sight? Are they not this? Which one's the show? Can someone help me out there? Where can we watch this? Yeah, what network is this going to be on, Guy Gamer? Thanks for the 10. Yeah, we'll look at it. All right. Awesome. Okay, NU. Been here before, I guess. I have a memory of this place. Well, you're kind of in the middle of the range, so gotta max out any sort of low risk stuff, right? Where if you're in the middle of the range, I don't know, it could be just like a symmetrical triangle kind of in the middle here, kind of like that. Just kind of like that, man. Visualize it maybe. So very neutral, very neutral. Married at First Sight is the show. Okay, but Army of Housewives, what is that? Anyway, if he shouted out the community on that show, that would be absolutely hilarious, man. Okay, so really tough, man. Price contraction, where it could go up to 25, 26 cents, or it could go down to 17 cents again. Probably depends on Bitcoin. There's no edge. Neutral pattern. Symmetrical triangles are very neutral, all right? Flip a coin, dude. Flip a coin. Come on, dude. You got to get back above 34.5. You have to, man. Come on. Make it happen. You need another tweet from Elon. It's on Hulu. You said the show is an army of housewives. Oh, that's the demographic or something, I guess. What he meant. It's on Netflix too. Dude, we gotta pay attention, chat. Alright, don't let me forget this. I'm talking, when this thing airs, we're all gonna be watching it. Okay? Discord link's now invalid. Okay, well, maybe I have to create a new link. Right? Oh, be prepared to get an army of housewives. Okay, sure. You realize, I mean, like, aptitude is real. Like, you do have to have a certain aptitude to do this, but, like, there are probably countless housewives that have the aptitude and ability to learn about trading and technical analysis. It's like anyone could do it. Like, you just don't know your potential until you start trying to learn it. So it clicks really well for some people versus others, right? Some people will never get it. Some people get it really fast. What I try to teach, okay? Or at least 70s? Huh? TA on Martha Stewart. Yeah, that's a stock, I think, right? I would think that this whole Wall Street bets thing for the assets that were exposed are screwed now, kind of.
Luna and now PNT looks like it's doing things. Can we take a look? Peace and love, Bob.
PNT. Oh yeah, PNT. The trade setup, man. Hey, it was a trade setup. Finally, right? We can do it though, man. Yup. Remember that time someone was like, Ethereum's taking a beating, dude. It's all over for Ethereum, man. Thank you, God Gamer, man. Well, we'll see what happens, dude. No expectations, right? But I really appreciate it. That would be hilarious. I just can't wait to see it. And then we can play it on stream live, dude. So... can't remember though. What oh yeah, that was the chart. It was pretty easy. Yep.
Hey Mitch, hope your friend get her YouTube account back. Can you check dollar theta for me?
Oh, she got it back. She got it back within like the next day or 2 days later. So she's good, Luis.
What's up, man? First time viewer. Can we take a look at our...
Hey Ryan, man, I hate our first impression to be like this, but please read the description below. It's $10 minimum for any asset request. And sorry, man, please don't think of me as a bad person for that. There's so much precedence that's gone on that's made that have to be a thing. Okay. All right, Elliot, we'll look at XRP too. Chat, you hear that? No, you're good, man. It's not your bad. It's just like, I hate even having to say it, but I hate that it's a thing, but it was just something that had to happen for the my quality of life as a streamer. Okay, so, yeah, the targets on PNT were 71.8 cents and $1.03, so still waiting on that. Still waiting. And none of my work saved here, so... 7.8, and then the other one was up here. Yeah, 101, right there. Yeah, this thing looks like it's gonna go. Yep, very high. You see 71 cents and 106 eventually, 107. Okay. That's it. All right, moon time. Patience, though. Only patient people win. Thank you, Ron. All right, we'll look at it. Sure. What's up, Vincent, man?
Noise! Vincent LaChapelle super chatted $39.26. Hello, Mitch. Can you take a look? Not sure if it's too late to get in THX a lot.
bwq.du. Okay. Sure. Theta. Theta requested. This one played out really well. This little harmonic identified, rallied to the top of the range and sold off and hit the bottom of the range, kind of, right? I mean, like, that's ping-ponging. So you're just kind of like in a rectangle right now. There it is on the 4 hour. It does look like it. Like some sort of hidden bullish divergence going on. So the 4 hour implying continuation of the upside soon. I don't see why you wouldn't if you held all this support here between 166 and 186, 20-cent range there. So you hold that, and this plays out. If the TH respected, Theta could be going up next, holding that 200 moving average as well. So it's screwed if Bitcoin dumps, but if Bitcoin doesn't dump, then yeah, it's got a chance to see 255, the top of the range, and then it could go into more price discovery, right? High to low. You know, because you're at all-time highs right now in this zone. 283 will be your target, above 255, your Fibonacci, and then your golden mean ratio is like 320. Okay, pray for the hidden bullish divergence to play out. It hasn't yet. Theta. AREC. American Resources Corporation. Alright, it's got 1 million volume, so it didn't before. I mean, nice uptrend, but do I see anything that sticks out as some sort of trade setup right now? No. Not really. I mean, I like the higher lows, and I really like how on this low right here, December 22nd, you can see what happened, right? Some acceleration of accumulation. You never went down to test that bottom demand line, so just legging up here, that's where it could sell off to. You could see 198 before it goes higher, but at this time I don't really see any edge, nothing implying upside right now. Really, I mean, I guess that would be a resistance at 363. It looks like a very discernible swing high, and then right, that's at all-time high, and I see IPO price, I guess, back from March of last year. So not really the spot where, hey man, great looking asset at a great looking area for a long right now. I think it could be headed down to test $2, and it could even go to 126 if it gets bad enough. The macro is not looking that great, right? If S&P and all the index funds keep selling off, which it does look like they will, this is going to go down too. So, but yeah, I like the accumulation. It's in an uptrend, and could eventually, after it holds these areas, could see that 363 again. Okay, just not really, hey man, it's a dragon right now. PCZ of the harmonic with a diver. It's just not showing everything we want right now, you know, and that's what we look for. And the longer you stick around in this community, because you said you're newer, the more you're going to learn what we look for. And so when you request things, your requests are going to be more intuitive, right? It's going to make more sense for you to request something. Okay. You could make this a channel too. It could be a channel, whatever. It's just a lot of scam wicks. I don't know, man. Show some XRP. All right. Falling wedge could not break out of the falling wedge. It's up 6.8. It's gotten back out. Let's go, dude. Very, very good. XRP. This is the growl zone theory, or the growl zone, the growl theory zone. 32 cents, right? That's a major resistance point, that zone. So that's what it's doing. Nice, dude, to see XRP break out of the falling wedge pattern. Talk about 100% measure move, because that's all you could do now. I don't think you could get away with a 50%, you know, of the high to low. There's no way. The only way you could target for this, for it to be somewhat equitable, is like the 100% measure move of this breakout is eventually 39 cents. If you break 39 cents, man, huge markup. Like, that is where XRP could go insane if it broke that. So just pay attention. I think 37 cents is a big deal, and that's where it could majorly reverse. But it's actually okay, man. And it has trying to confirm a breakout right now of a falling wedge pattern, okay? So we have to just play the sound bit, right? Tom, I'm standing outside of the XRP headquarters, and there's a falling wedge breakout going on. That's it. You've been alerted, okay? Awesome. XRP. BWQ. A German company? It's probably an S coin that is not on TradingView. BWQ. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do here. Alright. See what 660, 685 for a back test, if you could hold that. Divergence on the MACD, somewhat. Are you talking about a bull flag of some sort, maybe? That's why you asked. You probably, again, aren't even looking. This is probably not what you wanted. This is like a downslope impulse up, downslope consolidation. You could go higher. Yeah, maybe. It could also come to back test a very critical support resistance against 660. So, yeah, you're diverging a little bit. Not on the RSI, only the MACD. About to be positive on momentum again, which, yeah, that's good. So we'll see if it rallies here in the flag. But again, this is not on the U.S. Stock Exchange. I don't think so. Alright, whatever. I'll wash my hands of this. Bitcoin trying to do stuff. 34,718. So you're above, just barely above that high. We need it to break both. It's a little zone. It's a $500 zone of resistance that you want to see Bitcoin break above. But unfortunately, right above that, you have the supply line of the falling wedge. So it's like a $700 zone of resistance right there that you're very close to. What's up, Dow Jones? A triple smile. Triple divergence on your smiling. Fantastic, man. Very good. Yeah, it could get ugly. I mean, really ugly depends on your outlook, because, I mean, the S&P 500, I think, has tons of downside to go test the September 2nd previous all-time high. Oh, dude, oh my god, Ethereum's getting beaten down, dude. It's all over for Ethereum, man. Wrap it up. Wrap it up, dude. Who said that, man? Who said that? Yeah, like the Dead Show, Mike. This is all back from the 70s, 1971 to 1983. It's a bunch of different sets. Going to the Grave of Dead Man. Yep. I'm not sure. Let's see. We're that deep into it. This was New Jersey, September 27th, 1972. That's when this song was playing. What's up, Juan Cervantes? Thank you for the $30 super chat. Cheers, dude. You just wanted to say thanks. Thank you, man. Man, I need to get glasses too. I just need to go ahead and get LASIK, really. I mean, that's just needs to be knocked out. Here's the new Discord link. No, that's not even the new Discord link. Sorry. Brad, is that one still valid? Someone said it wasn't. Right. Yeah, I'm getting hungry too, man.
Yes, that was it. THXim returning to my single malt, enjoying the rest of the stream.
Cheers, Vincent, man. I don't know how much longer I'm going. I've already been live 2 hours and 15 minutes now. So if you're joining the live stream, like button the bell, sub, of course, man, you know, do the thing. Do the thing. And thank you for the 1,700 people here. Thanks for the 1,093 likes. Jesus chimes for 1,000. Thank y'all. Very, very cool. Yes, they did, Mike. Ooh, PTSD. I can't play Dead & Company, but I can play some of this old Grateful Dead. So anything with John Mayer in it, all owned by Nugsnet.
Can you check out IVR? Was a long-term holder from 3.29.
Okay, Jeremy. Thanks, dude. You were a long-time investor from 329, and it's at 404. So you're up marginally. Okay, this asset. Anything above 350, Jeremy. There's a real, I mean, to me, based on history, there's a high probability that it'll eventually run up to 551. Why? Because historical context. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. That's it. That's why I believe that anything above 356 now could go back test. It could come and back test this little congestion resistance area as support, which it has not done yet. Market participants have certainly not confirmed that 356 is a support again, so it could always go down there first to test it. But anything above 356 long enough eventually goes to 550. Okay, based on history. There's no edge. I'm just telling you the price action context of, from supports resistance. That's it. That's it, dude. 34,800 on Bitcoin. Very good. Very good to see some life. Ethereum's hanging in there, 1384. Very, very strong. I mean, it just, to me, so strong. Look at this. Okay, maybe I'm crazy here. Maybe I've been looking at charts too long. But that, to me, just seems like another leg up within this structure. And it was like, you had one angle of ascent like this. Now you have a new angle of ascent, and now even another one. Whoa, dude. Demand is so high based on what these trend lines are showing. IMO. That's just me. Okay. That's why you're here. So, 1830. We'll see you there, man. Alright? But, please don't ignore this and be like, should I buy now when it's at 1830? Please don't do that, man. I want everyone in here being like, hey, man, I was warned. I was warned on Ethereum really hard. And I have no one to blame for myself for not understanding or caring or believing what's happening. Okay, the charts, technical analysis is so beautiful. You're literally witnessing the psychology of buyers and sellers. And that's what these things represent, okay? The oscillators represent the psychology of buyers and sellers. It's like seller exhaustion, buyer exhaustion, right? I mean, accumulation, distribution. It's big time, man. Dude, Mike, I have no idea if the Nokia calls are going to be okay after what happened. Dude, that is a variable that no one can predict what's going to come next. To me, it seems awful. Like, what's happened, what they've done. It's like they killed my boy, right? They killed these trade setups that were beautiful, man. Like, they were so nice. And then Wall Street Bets comes in, and now all these people, the media, and these institutions, these exchanges are ruining it. I've never had to deal with this before. Ever. Never. So when you ask me something about Nokia or GameStop, it's like mostly never happened before. Not like this. Yeah, again, Volkswagen back in 2008, but that was before social media was actually really a thing and consolidated. So I want to see it work. I just told you, it's the psychology of buyers and sellers. These lows, these higher lows represent things. It represents more people own the asset on January 21st than they did on January 11th. And then January 27th, more people owned this asset than they owned the 22nd of January. But there was so much demand that the asset, when it sold off hitting the sell wall, because there were too many sell orders, could never go back down to that initial demand line. Meaning, again, acceleration of accumulation. Accumulation meaning more people own it than before. So you're accelerating. There's a steepening of the demand line, and you just are doing it again, it looks like, to where it's just you're running out of room, and the supply looks like it's about to run out, and you're just about to get a huge markup in price with tons of price discovery, because looking left, there's nothing above this 1440 area. Nothing. These yellow lines here are your previous all-time highs from 2018, and you're just butting up against it. If you go back to the beginning of the stream, you could see my comparative analysis of Bitcoin at 19,989 and Ethereum's chart right now. They look almost identical. Identical. Okay, to answer your question on why TA works or what it is, that's what it is. So, I mean, it's so like, it looks so strong that it's almost like this could break out, could be this weekend, man. Like, that's how good it looks right now. It's Friday. I'm telling you, how many freaking Fridays this year and last year, like late last year, how many trade setups somehow mature and get to their levels of value and an edge shows up on Friday? I don't know why. It just keeps happening, dude. I keep noticing it. And I'm like, if I just don't go out and I just chart and scan, I'm going to find things in this space in crypto on Friday afternoons, Friday nights. If you're a patron, you know that. If you've been paying attention, it's just weird. I can't explain why it's happening. It just keeps happening. And we just looked at stuff like Zcash, Dash. They're all set up for higher prices right now. It's like entry for trade setup on Fridays, like every freaking week, man. I don't know why. It's weird. It's really weird. Zcash, Dash. They're all at the entry levels for trades. That's it. They're all there. So the thing is, like, won't be taking their bids, taking their buys, and going, and it goes. It's time. So one will just be waiting patiently for the trade to play out, right? That's it. Weekend Warriors, assemble. Yeah, I saw that coiner. Yep. What else are they gonna do? Oh yeah, you're right. They're getting their feet wet. If they're going on their honeymoon period of entering this market, I guess. Ethereum, man, gorgeous, super, super sexy. Man, get hungry. Yeah, Gamma Squeeze Connect. We're so close, dude. I mean, I can taste it. I can taste price discovery on Ethereum, man. Gotta wonder, though, the beginning of a new month's coming, and it's just been like pure amount, all consolidation this month, really, right? I mean, you went up, but you pulled back, and you've just been sideways, right? It's up and down, up and down. Bitcoin looking okay, $34,900. Remember, it's Friday, and for some reason, Friday is when the trade setups mature, and then the weekend they begin to start playing out, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is when they are hitting targets.
Hey Mitch, could you check out Piana Daily in the 4 hours? Thanks. 0.0072023 ETH.
Yeah, we looked at Wi-Fi already today. Someone requested it, but we can look at it again if you want. It's a dragon. It's a dragon, dude. It's like another one that's just set up for higher prices. It's already broke out of the dragon and back tested the dragon as support. Targets 34,778, 37,150, and 43,780. That's where YFI could be headed. All right. Sorry, I wish there was more to it, but we've already analyzed it.
Would you say buy a few ETH right now and hold as hold or not trader?
I'm not gonna ever tell you anything to do. I would be, if it was me and I had money and I was not extremely exposed to Ethereum, I would be buying right now. Yeah, I would own some. I think it's just like, it's not a value play. It's just a continuation play and consolidation. Right? Yeah, I would, but I'm not telling you to ever, okay? Yeah, join the Discord. Seriously. Again, is that link expired, Brad? Doesn't look like it because it seems like you or Julie or someone would have posted a new one. So it works still, Brad? Okay. Link is working. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, join it. Okay. Concern trolls. Read. Yeah, Bitcoin's okay. I feel a lot more comfortable when it breaks that like $700 range of all. It's just that congestion area, man. It's like malfunction junction, like on the interstate. We have something called that down here. It's just like tons of traffic. And that's it, man. Bitcoin's got to break out of malfunction junction, and then it's just wide open spaces, green pastures to 40K. PNT's breaking out. Nice. Well, you had targets. Talked about targets, man, early in the stream. So I'm just kind of hanging out. I don't know. I could end the stream anytime. I don't know. I'm just, again, it's because it's been a really good one, you know, and it's been extended 2.5 hours live. I mean, it's not bad, man. Plus, again, it's like 4 live streams in 24 hours. That's pretty good, right? That's okay.
Tether DEX. Testnet next week. No dev.
Hey, man, please check the description below. Thank you, dude. Wow. GBDC showing the first level of positive momentum on the 4 hours since January 11th. Today. Couldn't break out though. It's just like Bitcoin spot price. Almost identical. But that was cool here. Hidden bullish divergence, real. Pretty real. Up 3% on the day. Cool. Alright, I think y'all are good though. I think y'all got it, man. Did all I could to try to give you as much clarity as possible. There's some definitely, right now, at this current time, there are certainly multiple assets that are setting up for higher prices right now. And I covered them on the stream live for you with targets given. So keep your eye on those. That's up to you, right? I'm telling you the weather. And so you're like, all right, looks like it's about to bullishly rain here. Okay, getting an umbrella out. Taking along or not, or whatever, having your own plan. But that was all covered. Very good stream today. For a Friday, too. So Bitcoin up and down, up and down. Altcoins look good. Some of them. Thanks so much for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything. Y'all amazing. Ethereum looks good, man. I'll be back. Until next time, respect the TA. Thank you, Zach, man. Cheers, dude.
name is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
You worry too much. Everything is beautiful. There's nothing to worry about.
I don't know, sir.
And then, just like that,
Adios, turd nuggets.